Bitcoin pushes above 105K, while Hyperliquid leads an epic surge to $20. But wait, a whale just opened a $50 million short position with liquidation at $31.60? Meanwhile, Texas is about to become the third state holding official Bitcoin reserves. I'm Alex from Moonward Capital, and this is your 6-minute Crypto Pulse Flash Update. What's up, Crypto Nation? If you're new here, these flash updates give you the critical market intel you need in just 6 minutes. No fluff, just the actionable insights that keep you ahead of the crowd. Let's dive right in. Bitcoin is pushing past 105K, showing impressive strength with a 2.14% gain in the last 24 hours. Ethereum follows with nearly 3% upside, while Solana leads the major L1s with a 3.68% surge. But the real action is happening in specific sectors. Check this out. The internet capital market sector has exploded with a mind-blowing 223% gain in the last 24 hours. Meanwhile, the Fear and Greed Index sits at 61.68, firmly in greed territory, as Bitcoin dominance holds steady at 64.7% of the overall $3.16 trillion market. Now let's talk about today's biggest story, Hyperliquid. Hype token has broken through key resistance at $26.80, surging 8.3% today alone as it approaches the critical 28-hour level. This isn't just random speculation. Hyperliquid is generating approximately $2 million in daily revenue, with 97% of trading fees going directly to token buybacks. But here's where it gets interesting. We're tracking a whale who just opened a $50 million short position with liquidation at $31.60. If Hype breaks above $28, we could see a massive short squeeze that sends this token parabolic. This isn't just another pump. Traders are literally comparing this to buying SOL at $27, with serious price targets around $45 if key resistance levels break. Meanwhile, on the institutional front, Texas is about to make history. The state legislature has scheduled the second reading of its strategic Bitcoin reserve bill for May 20th. If passed, Texas would join New Hampshire and Arizona as the third U.S. state with official Bitcoin reserves. This continues the trend of institutional adoption we've been tracking all year. With state governments now actively holding Bitcoin as a treasury asset, we're seeing the normalization of crypto at the highest levels of finance. But it's not all bullish news. We're monitoring a potential liquidation cascade centered around trader James Nguyen, who's opened a 41x leverage position of 3,688 BTC, worth approximately $393 million. His liquidation level sits at 95,051, which creates a critical support zone for Bitcoin. If BTC drops below this level, we could see significant market-wide selling pressure. Currently, this position shows $315 million in unrealized profits, alongside a $19 million gain on Nguyen's KPEP position. Looking ahead to next week, mark these dates on your calendar. May 19th, the U.S. Senate votes on the Genius Act, which could establish a clear federal framework for stablecoin regulation. May 20th, Pyth network faces a massive token unlock worth $337 million, representing 58% of its total supply. May 20th, 21st, the Solana Accelerate Conference kicks off in New York City with major institutional participation expected. So what does all this mean for your portfolio? First, monitor Hype's approach toward that $28 resistance level. If it breaks through, watch for acceleration toward the $31.60 liquidation point that could trigger a significant short squeeze. Second, keep an eye on that critical $95,751 Bitcoin support level. Any approach to this zone could signal potential market-wide volatility. Third, consider balancing exposure between established revenue-generating protocols like Hyperliquid and the rebounding ICM sector. The market is increasingly rewarding sustainable revenue models over pure speculation. That's your Crypto Pulse Flash update for May 18th, 2025. If you found this valuable, smash that like button and subscribe for updates every 12 hours. I'm Alex from Moonward Capital, helping you stay ahead of the crowd. Remember, this isn't financial advice, just market intelligence to keep you informed. Always do your own research before making investment decisions. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Are you betting on the Hype short squeeze? Or do you think the ICM sector has more room to run? Let me know.